I'm going to show you 23 ways to market to sellers. At the end of the day, though, you only need to focus on 2 to 3 ways to market to sellers. If you try to focus on all 23 of these ways, you're going to suck at all of them. Okay, so only do 2 to 3 methods. Okay, and I don't recommend doing direct mail until you're ready to scale. Really, okay. Focus on the free ways, which most of these are free or very inexpensive. Then you can do direct mail. All right, but the key to marketing, guys. The key to marketing is consistency. That's one of the answers right there on your homework, on your workbook. The key to marketing is consistency. So let's dive into this real quickly. 23 ways to market to sellers. Properties that are for sale by owner, for rent by owner. Direct mail to listed houses. I was the original educator to teach how to market to listed houses. I think I still am the only educator teaches how to do market to listed houses. Direct mail to absentee owners. I like absentee low equity owners. That means they're probably a landlord or investor. Contact agents to work with you. Have them send you listings that are getting old or expired, and hit those 90 and 120 lists hard, because agents cannot hit them yet. So you're getting your information in front of the sellers before the agents can. Contact insurance companies to reach out to them for clients that have non-owner occupied properties. In other words, investors. And this is an obvious one. Go to real estate meetings, go to network meetings, meetup groups, etc. And when you go to a meeting, don't just go. Really talk to people, engage, network. Okay. And then bandit signs. Now, I don't use really bandit signs so much for lease options. No, I do have another company, cashofferfast.com. I will use bandit signs for those for sure. Car wrap. Car wraps, for about $500, you can get your car wrapped with your name, your company name, your logo, graphic on there of whatever, such as we buy houses or get full price for your house, etc. Web scraper. One of the things we do is we have our dream partners. We have a software platform that will go out and scrape Zillow for sale by owner, for rent by owner, and allows us to text them as well. Again, you can pay a referral fee to owners and agents that send you leads for sellers. You can look for properties that you can literally drive for dollars. Look for properties that you may normally think might be wholesale because they have some signs of something affecting them, like tall weeds, notices on the door that maybe they're vacant, maybe they're not. They may end up being a wholesale deal, but the point is, you see a house, you're driving for dollars, reach out to that seller. You can contact. Some cities will actually give you a list of houses that have had the water turned off in the last 30 days. Divorce attorneys. You all know that in almost all counties, divorces are public record when they're filed. And with a divorce comes a personal problem and a property problem, because homeowners have a seller typically has a personal problem, a money problem, or a property problem, or a combination of those. Contractors. Talk to contractors you see working on houses. You see any contractor there, talk to them, because guess what? They work for investors. They're doing rehabs. VAs to call FSBO and front owner ads. Jeff has a if you saw his spreadsheet yesterday, he has a VA creating a lot of that, and she puts the sellers in the category of positive response or negative response, and he cannot keep up with the positive responses. Now, the next thing I show is hiring bird dogs. Now, most people know what a bird dog is, but the problem with bird dogs is there's no compensation there until you close a deal. And so they're driving all around all over town and burning up their gas money. On this, and what you have there that I handed out there or posted, shows you how to set this up as a business. Where you give the bird dog a call rail number. You can use Simple Crew, which is a platform where they can actually take a picture if you're putting out signs or taking pictures of the house, etc. So I'm showing you how to set it up as a business. Property Scout. I'm actually thinking about bringing Property Scout on for all my dream partners. I'm really thinking about doing that. I will very likely bring on Property Scout. Property Scout is a platform that takes everything I just showed or talked about with bird dogs and puts it into a platform. Listen to this. I am telling you, if you get 5 to 7 Uber drivers driving around, set up on this Property Scout platform that we're bringing in for the Dream Partners, you will not, absolutely will not be able to keep up with the leads. I guarantee it. I guarantee, because I've done it. And when I first was dabbling with this, saying, hey, let me try this thing here with some Uber drivers here in 2019, I didn't have the system set up. I was just using my phone and having them text. It was blowing me up. I couldn't keep up with it. It was insane. I'm telling you, you get 5 to 7 Uber drivers, you will have more leads than you could possibly imagine. And with the Dream Partners, we're probably going to bring on this platform, Property Scout, that allows them to track all their Uber drivers. It's absolutely amazing. Have a business card to hand out to other investors that says, I pay $1,000 for low equity leads, right? So you go to a real estate meeting, you're handing this out to other investors and wholesalers saying, hey, I'll pay you $1,000 for any of your low equity leads. Now, obviously you don't pay until you close the deal, but listen to me, wholesalers are a gold mine of leads because they're throwing them all away. Say, look, I'll pay you $1,000 or $2,000 for all those leads that I can close. Again, code violations from the city. You can have a website, Investor Carrot, for $97 a month. You can have a very, very easily put together website. And on vacant houses, you can actually send a letter to everybody around the vacant house saying, pick your neighbor, choose your neighbor, right? And they'll reach out to you and contact the seller and say, listen, I can do a lease option on your home. New sales centers at new construction sites. Anytime you go to, if you see a housing development being built and there's a model home and you see people that are coming in that are looking to buy in that neighborhood, almost every one of those people walking into that model home, they have a house to sell. They've got to sell a house to get into a house. This is where you come in. I can't tell you how many deals I've gotten through new construction sites. Fake express mail envelope. What is that? You can literally do mailings with a fake express mail envelope. It looks like express mail, but it's fake. You can go to 3dmailresults.com, 3dmailresults.com, and talk to Tara. That's 3dmailresults.com. And here's a picture of that's an old picture, I know, 2010. But boy, look at my hair there. But here's a sample. Here's an example of a business card that says, I pay $1,000 cash for low equity real estate leads. Hand this to wholesalers and people at real estate networking events. So again, that's 23 ways. I just ran through a bunch of ways that you can actually market to sellers and to investors to bring in more leads. So I know I covered a lot of stuff there, but the point is, when it comes to marketing, creativity will always beat recklessly used money. It's not about the money you have to market. It's about the creativity